So I was at the market, and I was just looking around, and I went to the apples, and what did I see around the apples but two little tiny hands picking up the largest apple I have ever seen. And I thought to myself, I have found a star.
Oh, it was wonderful. You know, I haven't worked with a cast of 26 since high school. And it was just brilliant, you know.
My name is Edison Gubbles.
Who are you, exactly?
Well, I am the director of this fine production.
All the chorus had something to do, and all the leads had great support from their understudies, and everyone just got along like it was a tea bag and a hot cup of water.
I'm Thomas McPhee, and I play Bert.
Alright. Why do only Mary, Bert, and Bird Lady have Tot-Hands?
That's a good question.
Well, I think Mary has them because she's magic, and Bert has magic chalk. And
It's really the magical characters that have them, and the characters that make a big impact on the children. And that was part of the director. He changed the story so that instead of magic being a big part of it, it's
the
learning to
magic.
cope with differences and accepting.
Yeah.
But I digress. Anyway, so, once I saw her, I thought that I needed to get more people with Tot-Hands because they're just so inspiring, and I just think that they bring a little, je ne sais quoi, to the theater. So, it turns out that she has a lot of friends with small hands who want to become actors. So that's how we got Bert and the Bird Lady.
Tuppence, 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 the
Your costumes are beautiful. How did you make them on such a tight budget?
Oh, thank you. Well, you see, the director had a sister, Sherry Lapel. And you see, Sherry is very, very talented with sewing and making costumes. So she donated her time to help the cast and gather costumes, you know, from local theaters and make some. Oh, yes. Come along, children. That's right. Sit down. Okay. Now introduce yourselves.
I'm Charlie Timmins.
And what role did you play, Charlie Timmins?
I play Michael Banks.
And how about you, young lady?
My name is Emma Campbell.
And what did you play?
Jane Banks.
Right. Now, the question was, why is it that the director cast two older children to play your roles as opposed to younger children like in the original Mary Poppins?
I know.
Okay, you can answer.
Because younger children might be afraid of your hands.
That's right. Anything you want to add?
Well, I must admit, Mary Tot-Hands, I was afraid of your fingers at first, but I've really grown to love them.
Everyone does, young lady.
I love you, Daisy.
I love you too, Daisy.
Oh, I love you, children. Okay. Now that's enough.
Why did you cut out the tap number and put in a jazz number?
In step-in time.
That's you, yes.
Yeah.
That's you.
Well, the thing is, tap dancing's really hard because we don't have a lot of dancers, and also jazz dancing uses a lot more of the hands. So, you know, sparkles. And raising the roof.
Raising the roof.
And a little...
And a little bit of that.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So that's the reason.
Oh,
my
stop it,
beautiful
Bert.
lady.
Oh, Bert. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We're getting married this summer.
How do the Tot-Hands enhance the story from the original Mary Poppins?
Well, I think it's because that the Tot-Hands help people overcome their own personal problems. Nobody's going to have a problem with magic, are they? Nobody's going to have a problem with somebody they know pulling a damned broomstick out of their damn purse. Are they? No, they're not.
So you were aiming for more morals than
Yes, morals and...
spectacles.
Yes, with morals and with the fact that everybody can relate to it. To having tiny limbs. Oh, the set. Well, the set is basically two moving parts together, and they're 2 stories tall, and they both have like a staircase on either side, and then they can come apart and be different sides, and then they can come together and be one whole house, and that's how we show the house. And when they're together, they have a bottom floor and a top floor, and it's really quite magical. It might even be the most magical part of the show, though there's not much magic other than the hands.
That was well thought up. Now, there is a significantly, I guess you kind of answered this, but there's significantly less magic from the original Mary Poppins. And why is that? Was there any other reason?
Well, also the budget. We won't talk about the budget right now. Well, also because I just felt that the hands took up a great deal of magic themselves.
Feed the birds, twopence a bag, twopence, twopence, twopence a bag. Feed the birds, twopence a bag, twopence, twopence, twopence a bag. Each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old bird woman comes in her own special way to the people she calls. Come, buy my bags full of crumbs. Come feed the little birds, show 'em you care, and you'll be glad if you do. Their young ones are hungry, their nests are so bare, all it takes is twopence from you. Feed the birds, twopence a bag, twopence, twopence, twopence a bag. Feed the birds, that's what she cries, while overhead her birds fill the skies. All around the cathedral, the saints and apostles look down as she sells her wares. Although you can't see listen, listen, she's calling to you. Feed the birds, tuppence a peck, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag.